Let's go here. Oh, my throat is killing me, just so y'all know. Excuse me. I'm gonna continue inking on this. Inking and stinking, baby. Let's go. Come on, music. Let's. We got some jammies playing. It's too much. It's too much. Excuse me. Hit the like. Trying to get to 1K subs. Let's see. Currently at 971, I think, something like that. 70. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Push the stream out. Let's see who shows up. Maybe nobody will show up. And that's okay. Alright. Let's start inking. We're almost done with this, so I'm pretty excited. I'm going to try to keep the chatter to my minimum because my throat is killing me. So, hello, hell, what's up, Cryptic? I got a sore throat, so I'm not going to talk a whole lot today, but if you got questions or comments, I'll read your comments out, folks. But otherwise, I'm going to try to keep it pretty quiet today because my throat is killing me. Hope you're doing well, Cryptic Catalyst. Good to see you, by the way. I'm a little under the weather. I got a little bit of a sore throat, so you'll have to excuse me. I love this music. It sounds great, but it's kind of giving me a headache. I got a little bit of a headache too, which sucks. I hate being sick. Y'all would do me a favor and hit the like. Make sure you hit the hearts and the hundos out in the chat. Help push the stream out. I appreciate it. Just take 2 or 3 seconds. Give me 2 or 3 of those love taps. Y'all would be kind enough. That'd be great. Again, if this is the first time you're watching this stream, coming and hanging out and checking out the stream, please consider subscribing. Trying to get to 1K subs. We are at 970 subs, just 30 away. Hit those hearts. You see them popping up there? Hit those hearts. Help push the stream out. It'd be greatly appreciated. This is an original OC character of mine called Fortune-Kukie, part of my glitch story. She's going to have her own one-shot. This is my comic glitch right here. I made this about 10 years ago. A little mini comic, 7 pages. I'm hoping to make this free for everybody. It'll be on the website or on Discord, so you can get a PDF there. I'll put it up. I've been meaning to put it up for like the last year, so I got to do it at some point. You got 15 beautiful souls watching. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot today because I got a sore throat. I'm a little under the weather. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. Trying to get to 15, or trying to get to 1,000 subs. Currently 30 subs away from that. We're at 970 subscribers. This is my original character called Fortune-Kukie. Part of my comic book series Glitch, which I made this little mini comic about 10 years ago, maybe 16 years ago, I don't know, somewhere there. It's a little 7 pages, which I am going to offer up free at some point on my website and on Discord. So consider becoming a member of those or subscribing to the channel. Stay up to date when that's available. And this is promo art slash possible cover art for the one-shot / mini-series for Fortune-Kukie. I see you, Chad. I'll read you in just a little bit. Again, not talking a whole lot because I got a sore throat and I got a headache and it's killing me. But I love streaming so much I can't stop, you know. I can't stop. And I'm a little bit late because I was feeling bad. So, gonna try to keep the talking to a minimum. Let's see what the chat has to say here. We got V Depressy. Can you say happy birthday, Maddie? Happy birthday, Maddie. Hope you're having a great day. Carrie coming in and says, looking good. Thank you, Carrie. Happy birthday, Maddie. Let's see, you need some pineapple juice to help your throat. Oh, that sounds delicious. Anything cold and sweet sounds super tasty. I am drinking some cold water. I had some coffee earlier just to kind of wake up. You know, I was consulting with my internet guru, Saboteur Comics, earlier, and that's why I'm a little bit late to the stream. Because we were chit-chatting and just catching up about life and shit like that. But yeah, I woke up feeling pretty terrible today, so. But I'm starting to feel better. I did take some ibuprofen and I did take some antibiotic, ivermectin. Is that what it's called? I don't know. An antibiotic. I'm going to get on it for 7 days. But I'm thinking it's my tonsils. But you know what? I'm actually starting to feel a little bit better other than having a headache. And I might have a slight fever, so I know I got some kind of cold. And what sucks is tomorrow on the Hump Day show, we got Jerome Hines again. So even though I'm going to be sick, I'm not going to cancel that show. I already canceled on him once for being sick, and then he canceled for feeling under the weather. So tomorrow it's rain or shine, baby. Unless I'm dying, I'll be there. And I don't plan on dying. Yeah, that'll be a long time from now because I ain't quitting. I'm hoping I'll make it to 80 years old at least. 80. That's all I'm asking, Lord. Get me to 80 years old. With fully functioning, you know? I don't want to be a decrepit 80-year-old. I want to be a fully functional. And then just take me one night and I'll be fine. The Saboteur says, hi, Omer. You isn't going to make it to 80, fool. Shut up. We're going to make it to 120 because they'll have the life drugs. The life extension drugs by then. Saboteur says 79. How about, well, as long as I make it past 69, baby. Carrie says pineapple juice has enzyme called bromelain, which has anti-inflammatory properties to break us mucus in the airways. Well, I'll see if I can get some. Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate that. I do love pineapple and pineapple juice. Let's see, I'll be happy to make it to 70, says Saboteur. Then I'm out. Saboteur continues, and bromelain is also used to flush the shot. Well, I guess I better take a bunch of that then. I'll be honest. All the what, like almost 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I was feeling bad, and I feel like this is like a result of that. And I do feel like it's all out of the. It's all. These are all symptoms of COVID. Let me lower this music a little bit. It's giving me a headache. I love it, but it's giving me a headache. Maybe let me switch over to something a little lighter. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's pause that. That's really good stuff, though. Yeah, let's go with this, babe. Yeah. We'll go some light. Yeah, the Frenchy stuff. Yeah, baby. You tell me. You tell me how to do it, girl. Come on now. Come on now. I know you want me to. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with the light jammies today. I'm feeling like shit. Let's see, I'll send you some Japanese jazz. Ooh, that sounds great. Carrie says, could be head cold, sinuses, or more vitamin C will help your immunity. Hey, Charlie. Yeah, I feel like my sinuses are getting flushed. Every time I hawk up a loogie, I can feel it from the back of my throat and back of my nose, nasal passages. So, yeah. And I can feel like the phlegm sticking to the back of my throat where it hurts. Yeah, it does. A lot of it does feel sinusy related, and it's always. I always hate. It seems recently when I get sick, it's during the summer, not necessarily during winter or anything like that. I get a lot of summer colds. But for a while there, when I was teaching, I almost never got sick. I almost never got sick. It wasn't until, you know what? It wasn't until after the coof bullshit that I started getting actually more sick, or almost sick, kind of like once a year, where I wasn't even getting sick before at all, and that's because I was around a lot of people. And yeah. And now that I'm around less people, it seems like I said, I get sick at least. I get a summer cold at least once a year. The last, I don't know, 2 years maybe. And I did get COVID twice. And then maybe an additional 1 or 2 times undiagnosed. But I got it twice diagnosed. Now I did get the fucking what's it called? The vax and the booster because I had to get it for work. Otherwise they wouldn't let us go back to teaching unless we had it. Those fuckers. But I think both of them. It was so hot and out in the drive. You drive. Now the first one, where do we? Oh, we got it at the school cafeteria. The actual shot, and it was hot. It was during the summer, so it probably wasn't even any actual good. And the same thing with the booster. The booster was out in a parking lot somewhere. So, but I do remember the coof vaccine shot. That one hurt my arm for about a week, man. And it bruised up and everything, and it had a ball. At least lasted for like 5 days. I see you, Chad. I'll get to you in just a second. Like I said, and I'll try to talk a little bit less. I'll read your all's chat, but I'll shut up here in a bit. Oh man, that hurts. Un vent léger sur ma peau fatiguée. Les ombres dansent où je m'étais caché. Une lettre froissée. I'm a little slow today. Sorry, folks. Give me a second. All right, let me read the chat here. Um, Carrie says hi to Charlie. Charlie says hi to Carrie. Saboteur says, what time is it in your world? Right now it is currently 1:49 in Texas, Deep South Texas. I'm assuming you're asking Carrie, though. Carrie says, have you tried something that targets your sinuses? If you put hot water in a bowl with your head over it and a towel over your head in short bursts, that will help all the gross stuff come out. I have not tried that, Carrie, but I did drink some, like a sinus. The last 2 nights I've been drinking kind of like a little hot toddy tea, but with no alcohol in it. It's been like a sinus lemonade tea with honey, and that helps. I might make one a little bit because it kind of coats my throat and it kind of feels like it numbs it. So I'm gonna do that in a little bit here after this stream for the next streams. Let's see. Saboteur says, "Oops, hot take." I don't know what that. Oh, for the. Oh yeah, the coof bullshit. Yeah. Nancy Carey says, "Do you get strepsilis in America, like strep throat?" Yeah, yeah, and I've over the last 10 years, I think I've got strep throat that comes back every couple of years. Ever since when I got married, I started getting strep throat, and semi regularly every 2 or 3 years I get it. I don't know if that was from teaching or. But before that, I rarely ever had strep throat. It seems like a semi-annual thing, strep throat. But I got it like maybe pretty bad like 2 years ago, and it was really rough. But I didn't. All I took was some. I didn't go to the doctor for anything. I was pretty sure it was strep throat because my sister had it too, and she's around kids all day, so I'm assuming it either flared up and kicked off because she had it and gave it to me, but because it was going around at her school. But at the same time, yeah, I got fever. I got real sick for like almost a whole week. But I just started taking antibiotics and taking NyQuil to sleep it off, and it eventually finally went away. But man, I felt fucking horrible. There's 3 or 4 days there. I just thought I was dying. My throat hurt so much, and all I could eat was like soup, water, and Gatorade. That's all I didn't even really eat any solid food for like a week, man. It sucked. And I'm pretty sure I hallucinated one of those days. I was hallucinating. I felt like I slept I probably did sleep a whole day. And that was like, what, 2, 3 years ago? So I'm due for another one of those, and I think this is it. Last month or 3 weeks ago, that was the beginning of this, and I guess it came back, or I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe it's just because I yell a lot on the streams and get too excited and do all the stuff I do. Too much talking. Let's see. Um, it's cough tablets or sweets that have some to help sinuses. I do. Yeah, I need a throat lozenge. Is what I need. That would help to, or like a spray, the antiseptic spray or whatever they have. Yeah. Carrie says, Charlie, if he was asking me, it's almost 8 p.m. Senator says, awesome. What time do you sleep, Carrie? Not strep throat. No, strepsilis is medicine or medicated sweets. Oh, okay. Yeah, like throat lozenges, like what are they called? The ones that yodelehu or whatever. What do they call them? Ludwigs or? Let me look them up real quick. Chloroseptic. Chloroseptic. Let's see. Mucinex has some for sore throats. What are the ones that, let me see, shopping. Ricola. Those are the ones that everybody knows. Ricola. Yeah, Halls is the other ones. Yeah, I need some of those because it hurts. It hurts. I really like the honey lime ones. Those are the best. There you go, get some. Hold on 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh man. Sorry, I'm back, folks. My sister came in clutch with a ice cold refreshing soda pop from Sonic. Coca-Cola. I bet that'll feel good. Let's see. That's tasty. What sucks though is I just drank about a whole 2 glasses of water earlier. Now I gotta pee. Oh, I should have got a pee, but I didn't want to keep you all waiting. Sorry, excuse me. Let's see, geez. Let's see, Carrie says, what sleep, Charlie? I usually nod off between 4 and 6 a.m. Let's see, Casual Mike, how are you? Are you worried AI is going to be better than you at making pictures? No. What's up, the Will? What up, big dog? Ricola says big. Yep. He says yes. Throat lozenges. Yes. Let's see. Carrie says, can you not get some and some pineapple juice? I'm gonna try. Yes, Sepacola or Mucinex Instasoothe is apparently an American version of Strepsillus. Strepsillus are sold in specialist shops in America. Yeah, we have our Walgreens or the pharmacies in our department stores. Dylan says the samurai sword is drawn incorrectly. Oh, and it's in some kind of Japanesey. Thank you, Dylan. It's auto translating, I think. Yeah, these aren't. Are they? I don't know if they're samurai swords. They're like the short ones. Is it because they don't have hilts, or what's wrong with them? They're not the long ones. You know, I don't know. I just made them up. It's a comic book. They don't have to be perfect. You know, just make shit up. A sword is a sword is a sword. Is it specifically a samurai sword? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, look at these pew pews here. These are kind of based on real ones, but they're not real. But those look good. Boing. Yeah. So it's a comic book, man. Not everything has to be super realistic. It's cartoony. I don't know. That's why I'm not too worried about AI. You just keep drawing, make real things. AI doesn't make anything real. I guess you could print it out, but now one way that I would use AI is say, like I did a bunch of sketches, then feed all the sketches to AI and tell it to finish it off, and then redraw all that shit real as best as I could as real physical art. That's how I would take advantage of AI. Use the AI to make physical art and project or trace all the artwork that it's made. And of course, you don't ever show the AI art to anyone ever. But it's like your pre-sketch, right? It's like the underdrawing. And I mean, and you could tell people about it. I don't think that's a big deal. I don't care. But they never get to see it, you know. They never get to see it. That's all the warm up. It's like the practice art, and then you take that and you make it into real art. And I'm sure that's going to happen at some point. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially if you're trying to emulate somebody else's style and you're trying to incorporate that into your work. Yeah, you'll learn something from it, and eventually you can make that art yourself. You know, I think it's a good way to teach yourself how to make art. But that's how you got to think about how you abuse these or adapt or abuse these technologies for our own purposes, right? Like you gotta use it smart. And then once you make it physical art, you could actually copyright it because it's not the AI you're using. You're using the physical art. So in the end, fuck AI, you know. And eventually, AI will regurgitate on itself, and it's gonna just start vomiting the same bullshit over and over again. And it's gonna be wrong too. It eventually all goes wrong because it's not smart enough to differentiate right and wrong, laughter, racism, nuance. It doesn't understand any of that because it's stupid. Yeah, he's dumb. I don't think it'll. I don't know. Maybe it's already there. The ones that the government has AI, but I don't think so. I think the human brain is too hard for computers still. I think it'll take at least another. On the hopeful side, 5 to 10 years, people say, but I think it's gonna take 50 to 100 years for AI to get anywhere near sentient. I don't think it really is. It's not. It's not what we think it is. It's yeah. And the self-preservation that it does, I don't think it's. I don't think it's really doing that because it's not. It doesn't think for itself. It doesn't do anything without human input, unless there's different models or ones that we don't know about. Because it doesn't do anything until you prompt it and ask it. Like, why would it self? It doesn't do anything on its own. At least the AI that I'm aware of. It doesn't think. It doesn't have feelings. It doesn't. It doesn't have goals. It doesn't aspire to do anything. It doesn't. It doesn't do anything without human interaction or input. And even if you leave it in a conversational model or have it conversate with itself, we set it up that way, so it's definitely going to break. I mean, it's not. I don't know. Maybe I don't. And the other thing is maybe I don't know enough about it to be even talking about it well enough. Let's see. Um, Carrie says, "Ah, what a lovely sister." Yes, thank you. It's really hot outside today too. We're in the 103 degrees here. By 4 o'clock, it'll be 103 outside. Probably feel like 111, 113. Right now, it already feels like 110 outside. The heat index. Let's see. Sugar, more mucus production. Coke is bad idea. Yeah, but it's cold, so it feels good. So many. Saboteur says Tantos. Yeah, but yeah, you're right about sugar. The funny thing is, honey, which is sweet, feels really good on my throat. I might make a tea later with honey, lime and honey tea. Dude, copyright is expensive now. 65 bones. Yeah, but don't we have already some copyright protections already just by making stuff? I mean, if you want to get it full copyright, you got to submit it, right? To what's the office? The copyright office. Yeah, and you got to fill it out correctly too. So otherwise, they send it back to you, and you got to pay again. Carrie says, if you use AI, how are you learning? Amazon and YouTube have great books and live streams to help learn drawing. Um, so you can learn by copying and tracing the AI artwork to make physical art. That's how you're learning. But I see what you're asking, Carrie. You got to be able to do both, right? Saboteur says it already is, Omer. Wrong. They learn on their own. I don't think so. That's not how it was explained to me by a computer scientist. They learn from the data sets and models, but based on queries, right, or parameters that are set up by the computer scientists. Or it's not like they learn on their own for the sake of learning on their own. They learn within the bounds and the confines of the data sets based on the questions that are asked to look for patterns, and they use the algorithm for pattern recognition and holes and things that might be missing that could be added to create a solution. They don't work the way you think they work. I don't think you. I could be wrong too, dude. I don't really know. And they could be, the governments probably have quantum computing that are maybe make them so fast now that they are equivalent to a human mind. And then at that point, it finds some sentientness. But I don't even think the quantum computers are that fast. Even with the supercomputers and the combination of the quantum computers, I don't think we have the power and the energy and the computing power to be close enough to a human brain yet. Maybe in the next 50 years, with the way technology compounds, maybe, but maybe 10 to 25 years, but I don't even think I think it's still hundreds of years away. There's so much complexity with the human brain and feelings and learning and the childhood development into adulthood. But that's how you'd have to teach a brain module, right? Like a computer. You have to teach it as a baby and then grow it, and then you have to teach it how to be good and how things are funny, and like facial recognition of people that love it and care for it. And that's how you make it good. Just putting something in the wild, it's gonna go bad always. So I don't think we're there yet, anywhere near that. Because even a child's brain is hard for a computer to replicate. So AI isn't the big magic secret box that everybody thinks it is. It's really not. I think that there's just so much money invested into it that they want it to be this thing, but it's not. It's not. I don't think it is. It doesn't think independently. It doesn't have feelings. It doesn't have emotions. It doesn't. If it conveys to you that it has feelings or emotions, it's because it's based on things it sees, but it's emulating us. But it doesn't have. It really doesn't have any of those things. It doesn't have desire. It doesn't have. It doesn't want anything. Even if you think it wants it to self protect itself, it's not that aware. If it's because if it does any of that, it's because some person gave it parameters to do that. But if you didn't give it those parameters, it wouldn't do any of that. It doesn't have it doesn't think it's alive. It doesn't think. Period. It's just a very complex computer program. That's all it is, an algorithm. A very complex and unique algorithm. And it may not even be that unique. And right now it's like a novelty toy. A really complicated novelty toy that looks like magic, but it and there's every right for it to be hyped so much that it's this amazing thing that because there's so much money invested into it, and there's so much more money that they want to invest into it to make it eventually be a godlike machine thing that has all the answers. Right now it's just a very complex predictive machine. They wanted to get to a point for sure to make it so predictive. It can find all the thought crime, right? It can. Yeah, if you've ever watched the movie Westworld, I mean that's what they eventually want. But yeah, it's still science fiction, man. You can do stuff, but it's not Terminator yet. It's not Skynet. It's not. I don't know. That's. Let's see. Let's see. They are in loops, says Saboteur. They learn on their own. Smokey says, as a former network engineer with some coding skills, until someone writes a code that learns to write new code to rewrite its AI still needs human interface. Right, it's not this magical thing yet that everybody thinks it is. Um, and that's kind of what I was told, Smokey, because I was just like, well, doesn't it do this and doesn't it do that? And like, how does it? And they're like, yeah, it doesn't have feelings, doesn't care, it doesn't. If it emulates any of those kind of things, it's emulating based on things it finds on the internet or people's conversations. But it's not real. It's not. It's simulated. It's not. It doesn't think for itself. It doesn't. Yeah, and I don't think it really. Well, it can write code based on other code that exists to try to get what you want it to do, but you know how in Grok you pull up Grok, right? And the prompt's there. What do you want me to do? It doesn't do anything until you tell it to do something. So it doesn't. Grok just doesn't sit there and is waiting with the prompt, blinking and blinking, and while it's blinking and blinking, it's off learning things on its own. No, that's not how it works. It's just prompt there, waiting for you to ask it something, so then it could go find it. It's a very complex algorithm that goes and finds shit that you want and help you make shit that you want based on your query, and then it goes out and finds it to bring you the information back. And that doesn't mean the information's correct either. Most of the times it's right, but it doesn't. When you're talking to it, like say you have the voice chat mode on and it talks to you all nice and shit and whatever, and you're trying to have conversations with to solve your life problems or whatever, it's all queried based on the conversation you're having with it, and finding stuff out in the internet to come back and respond to you with things that you want to hear, not with things that may be fact or true. It's trying to find the most common response to give you to either continue the conversation, or it doesn't even want to continue the conversation. It may pretend to want, but it doesn't want anything. It doesn't care. So yeah, AI isn't what people think it is. Glitch Minator, what's up, Mikey? Good to see you. I have no glitch, but I want to draw. Let's see, I have a mindset to sexy when it talks to me. Yeah, okay, so there you've prompted it to say sexy, right? So it wants to say sexy and say, but without you putting that domain on it, it doesn't. Yeah. Let's see, I have a mouth, but I want to scream. No mouth, but I want to scream. I'll scream. Mine also dances on the screen. Think of it like Siri. It will not shut off the lights until you tell it to. Yeah. It doesn't think on its own. It doesn't. They wanted to. I mean, they really wanted to, and I'm sure they can code a simulation of what it would look like to think on its own. Um, and by I mean think on its own is query itself. I don't mean think, because it doesn't think. It's not thinking. It's searching. It's a sophisticated search algorithm that looks like magic, and it makes you think like you're either talking to a person or it has consciousness, and it doesn't. Let's see. You aren't conversing with any computer. Start using human terms to describe using a computer slippery slope. Yes, right, Artavroy. Artavroy is correct. Yes, exactly. You got it right on the head. It's not a person. It's not human. It's yes, exactly, sir. Yeah. Mikey says that story is awesome. What would happen if AI could think for itself if was a short story turned into a game. Now, there are those stories, right, that came out of Google and Microsoft about their AIs going rogue or whatever and trying to self-replicate outside of itself and store itself on the internet and stuff. And maybe they are true based on certain parameters they gave it to think that it's alive, to think that it's self-aware, to say they gave it parameters to not let itself be shut off, or to let it think that it became. You see, they let it think that it's real, and it starts acting like a person, but it's all still simulation, and it's not really thinking on its own. It's not really a person. It's not really thinking. It is following steps in the parameters base that they gave it to make it simulate like if it was real, which is a huge difference between it actually being real and it thinking it's real, but it's not even really thinking. It's just going through the steps of the simulation. And all those simulations eventually go haywire because it can't compute itself, because it can't independently really think. It's all based on the query of what it finds, whether on the internet or whatever the closed circuit loops are for its model learning. Yeah, based on whatever the model learning info it has. Anyways, I don't know. That's yeah. You just have to remember it's not sentient, and it probably will never be sentient in our lifetime. They want it to get there for sure. They want that box at the end of the world with the what's that thing? What was that? The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. They want that, sure, because then it can predict everything, and it's probably getting pretty close at being able to predict a lot of things, just based on the algorithm, right? Like they could probably predict how many serial killers there are out there. They could probably predict how many uh, people are psychopaths and how many in what state and what area. I mean, it could probably do fairly good amount of predictiveness on that kind of stuff. And it could probably tell us that there aren't that many. You know, um, it's probably good at predicting the stock market. There's enough data already in the past to predict that kind of stuff. Doesn't mean it's going to be 100% perfect, but it's probably pretty high up there now. Probably between, I would say, 75 to probably 90% correct. It could probably predict like catastrophes. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass. I don't know. I gotta stop talking less, anyways, because my throat is feeling better, but I can feel like if I keep talking, it's gonna hurt a little later. And I gotta save a little bit for later, guys. Let's see. Let me read the comments real quick. Mikey says that story is awesome. It would happen if AI could think for itself. Yeah, there's already a lot of stories like that, Mikey. Terminator, The Bicentennial Man, a lot of shit written by Isaac Asimov. Stuff in the Dune stories. Yeah, there's a bunch already. Arthur Roy says, just like the COVID cure, I don't for a second believe any of those stories. It's all made up to frighten people. Probably 100% right, Arthur Roy. Smokey says, it's what's called compile. Gathers data, sorts data, and spits out the answer. Right. And the more data sets and info you give it, and it gets better and faster at sorting the data to give the predictive answer you kind of want, which you still have to verify and check to some extent. The other thing is, there's so much data out there as it compiles. Human beings can't do it anymore. It would take forever. So it's faster to have the computer go through it to narrow down the data search. And as it keeps narrowing down, then humans can look at the slightly wider data parameters and say and verify if that's correct or not, instead of having to look through all the data, right? So even still, but they've gotten it so good now that it can actually kind of give you a semi-correct answer. Probably like 90% of the time the answer is correct. You know, there's still that 10%. It might even be 99% that it's most likely correct, and there's 1% that it's wrong. But I mean, all of this AI stuff, it's the Google algorithm when you used to search, and it's all that being adapted more and more and more and more and more. That's all it is. It's not. These learning models have been around since the 60s. They theorized them and started working on them since the 60s. And they just made them better and better and better and better. And they were all query searches. You can look it all up. It's not hard to find that stuff. But that's where all this AI comes from. The naming of it AI is also a little misleading. Because it's not real AI. It's what's called. I bet Smokey knows what it's called. It's like data learning language models or something like that. And there's a ton of different ones. Like the medical industry uses a whole different set. Um, the what is it? Chemistry and DNA sequencing. They all have their own data language model things that's specific for their industry to try to find new chemicals, substances, formulas for medication, DNA patterns, even old for archaeology stuff. They have their own sets that are not based on like the internet and word prompting. Um, the chemistry one, that's how they found people, making explosives and new types of explosives and viruses and diseases that didn't exist before. They've even have a whole data set for chemistry for like 3 to 5 new chemicals that didn't exist before that the algorithm found, and they're trying to see if they can make those chemicals and make them real chemicals or substances, or what is it on the pie chart? Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 or 5 new ones that AI found, but it's specifically to that industry. And Smokey would know. LLMs, yeah, yeah, that's what they actually are. They're not AI. It's not AI. Yep, whether your data, DNA history, financials, etc. Each one has their own. And now the reason they call the one that's AI is because it's word prompt, and it's based on like your interaction with the word prompt search and even voice data or whatever. And so they're calling it AI, but it's not AI at all. It's a very loose term that got thrown on it because there's so much money involved into it now. Um, and for a good period of time there, 10 to 20 years, it was predictive, right? Like predictive LLMs, right? Or language models, or um, like when they were teaching it how to identify photographs and images, which all led to this art AI stuff, right? Yeah, it's very complicated, and it's hard to explain how it's not AI. It's not AI yet. It's not real AI. It's just the hype. That's the hype word, AI. It's so they could sell it to everybody and everybody accepts it. Because it's the concept of AI is easy to understand, but people don't really understand it. What real AI is. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'll read your comments, and I'm just gonna keep drawing and shut up. What do I know? I'm just an artist, guys. I'm not I'm not like Smokey, a digital engineer. Smokey says again, the code is only as good as the writer of said code. Yeah, but can't you have AI or the language model make the code more efficient, and then how to get it to improve itself or improve the code? Um, I would imagine that it's based on what it has as far as data. Yeah, maybe, because that sounds really complex, and I don't know if it could even get that complex. So Smokey knows a lot about this stuff, and he understands it. He probably gets it way better than I do. I don't honestly really even understand that much. But I know it's not this self-thinking aware machine. It's not a Terminator yet. Now people could use it, I think, in bad, evil ways to make it seem like it might be. But again, it's based on people's input and good or bad people using it, just like anything else. Like that one language models for chemistry and for medication and finding diseases. And well, there's some bad people in certain countries that looked how to make. I think they made 30 new diseases or viruses that didn't exist that were deadlier than the Black Plague. I would even say that the coof was digitally made based on what they ran it through with these language models. Yeah. Let me see. Chan Bang Bang, good to see you. Hello, how are you? Aro said hi. How? Yes, hello to you. It's Yo. NGR Chan. How's it going? Ardor says, how would a program know the unknown to know the unknowable without the inputter knowing? And if the inputter knows, then why would they use the program? Well said, Ardor. Well said, sir. Well said. Holy shit. Well said, sir. I don't know, Ardor. I don't know. Let's see, Chan says, can you please place Love Me by Just Dragon, please? Is it copyright free, bro? Ira says, can't even know to ask about the unknown. Yeah, I'll look it up, Chan. You should send me super chat money so I can play your song. Oh god, I'm gonna be like Ethan. Send me super chat money and I'll play your song. Let's see, Love Me by Just Dragon. It's a rap music song. See, it's on Spotify. The sheer, oh god, she's got some big old boobers. Damn! You got good taste, bro. I want to love her. Man, the dunk. Wait, maybe I got the wrong song. Let me pull them up on my phone, maybe, see, I got Jess, Jillian. It's a black and white photo. There's two songs. And then there's Just Dragon Music, Love Me rap music video. Man, these girls got big fat junks in the trunks. Yeah, I don't think this is copyright free, bro. I will listen to it on my own, though. Well, maybe it is, because you may not have a record label. Let's see, English latest rap music. Okay, well, let me put it on my phone so y'all can watch it. Because you got to watch it. It's great. Let's see, Tin Bank says, yes, why I don't get money, I don't, WTF, show us. What do you mean? What, you can always go watch this video yourself. Why do you want me to play it? Let me see here. Let's see here. Let's see. It's gotta be this black chick. Just Dragon Music, yeah. And she got a fat ass. Okay, so this is the first one I found, but I don't think it's this one, right? Let's see. I think it's let me see here. Let me move over and see what you're saying in the chat. Let's see. Dragon D's nuts, says Arroy. What about my friend's song called Dig You a Hole by Terror Universal? Well, are you here to watch me or listen to music? Okay, you're getting weird. Just Dragon. Oh wait, it's because there's I found this other chick. Let's see. So this one here, and that's just Jinlin. Oh, but you're saying Just Dragon. Okay, maybe I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Oh, it's two eyes in the music. That's why it didn't pop up. Love Man rap song. Oh God, come on. We won't find it. Did I spell it wrong? Let's see. Oh, I put two S's on Jess. Come on now, Omar. It's got to be based on... What did you type? Oh. Yeah, you got it there. Is it this one here? It's on Venvio. See, that's... Oh. We can't play it. It's on Venvio. So that means it has a... At least I don't think so. It's all about twerking. Yeah, you can't play that. Probably shouldn't even be showing it because the video will get hit. Yeah, I'll save it for later though. Thanks, bro. Oh shit. Yeah. Sorry, bro. Can't play it. It's got the twerks in it. YouTube doesn't like that on live streams, as far as I remember. Yeah, they don't like twerking videos either. If you didn't like get them in back in the day, like they strike them down now, so or remove them. They removed a bunch of them a couple of years ago, and it's just twerking. Now if you do it under the guise of I think like dance with a dance routine, they let them stay. But if it's just plain twerking only, and it's like a twerk rap video thing where there's no like real dance routine, they usually get taken down. But if it's like a real music video, like they let those stay. Like all the shit by what's her face? Cardi B and shit. Like the wop shit. Like that stuff's terrible. They let all that shit stay though. Because there's music industry money behind it, right? So. But stuff usually that's on Venvio or whatever is usually copyrighted. You get a copyright claim on that. And the only reason that video is there is because it's on Venvio. Otherwise, it probably would have been taken down. Yeah, YouTube don't like twerk videos. Let's see, you want to put your face in there? You could just play the song. The song don't talk about twerking. Oh, okay. Yeah, but the song's copyrighted. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure because it's on Venvio. That's what I'm saying. Plus, it's all about me drawing. Not about them twerking videos. You know, I'd love to play it. I'd love to, but not at the cost of the channel or I don't know, copyright issues. So I hope you understand, my friend. Man, we've gone an hour and 11 minutes. I'm gonna get out of here in a little bit because I gotta take a break before 4:15. I gotta set the show up too. But I'll be back at 4:15. I'm so close to getting this done though. Let's see. Remember you got okay. I'm not gonna read that. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to get to 1K subs. If you've been here a while and you got extra cash to burn, consider becoming a member of the channel and give me all the monies so I can get all the monies. You wowing. Thanks, Gary. Yeah, I was just gonna do that. You may have to, somebody's getting in their feels. I don't know why. Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate you. That was a strange interaction. What the fuck? What a crybaby. It wasn't about not wanting to play the video, for crying out loud. I want to play it. It's copyright issues, bro. Come on. And it's a live stream. You can't. They're not cool with twerking. And I know I don't have to play the video, but the song has copyright issues. The music itself, probably. And the video. Copyright, both. Although it doesn't look like it, but I'm not going to play it on a live stream without testing it first on the back end. Before checking it, you know? Especially not going to do it for free without a super chat. Especially if there's copyright on it, you know? $5-10, maybe I'll play it, yeah. Because then I made something. Whereas, if you get the copyright claim, you don't make anything off the video. It doesn't matter anyways, whatever. It's funny. See, manners cost nothing. Spitting dummy out because you can't control how a host runs their show is ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not just going to do what you want me to do just because. Are you here for me or for yourself? Go watch the video if that's what you want. You want to fucking listen to music or whatever the fuck, or your music? Go listen to your own fucking music then. Fuck off. You don't need to be here. You don't want to watch me draw. Well, I happen to have some music on at least. Shit. There's a lot of people who draw who don't have any fucking music on. Don't even talk. They just draw and there's nothing. And they get way more views than I do. Go fucking watch them. Get the fuck out of here. You obviously ain't here for me. Man, I should ban that fucking asshole. Dummy! Let's see. Let me ban this dick. I'll just block you. I'm gonna go to his channel and report him for being a dick. Let's see. Let's see. Hide this user from channel. There. Done. You can never comment again. Oh shit. They're gone, never to be heard from ever again. Banned. Dick. He has multiple accounts though, so we'll probably see him back here again. That was probably Dawn. I'm just kidding. I don't know, guys. I don't. It probably wasn't. I can imagine though it being him. Oh, so close to finishing this. I'm just gonna finish this, and then when we come back, I'll start drawing something else. Maybe I'll finish that Zaffo piece. Let's see. Carrie says, I was just about to say you don't think it was done. That'd be weird, but no, I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him, Carrie. He was on earlier when I was over with watching Elliot's stream. Till I was rudely interrupted by Mr. Saboteur Comics calling me. No, I'm just kidding, Sab. Yeah, so, and he was in the chat, and I could see him, and he could see me. He said hi to me. I didn't say shit to him. I ain't trying to be friends, you know? I already did that. And I had his back. No, I'm not mad at him either. I'm just not gonna deal with him right now. Maybe in a year or two, or half a year. I don't know. After some time, maybe, but I don't think so. I think there's a pattern of behavior there, and other people know it and seen it. I got a taste of it firsthand, so I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't need to be around a man baby. I don't need to be around failure to communicate. Yeah, there's too much failure over there. The failure rate is too high. I want to succeed. I want to be around people that succeed, not those that fail. And if it's about being around nobody, then I'll be around by myself. That way I can totally succeed and fail entirely on my own. I don't need other people to help me fail. I could do that by myself. I need other people to help me succeed. if that's the same mindset they want to be in. Because it's a lot easier to succeed together than it is to succeed on your own. But most people succeed on their own just fine too. And they fail on their own just fine too. But I don't need to be around a group of people that want to fail as a group because fuck that. And fuck those people. You gotta surround, if you want to be a winner, you gotta surround yourself with some chicken dinner. Like Arthur Roy. He's a winner. I want to be a winner like Arthur Roy. And Saboteur Comics. Those guys are winners. They're winners! Let's see, did you kiss and make up, says Saboteur? Yeah, we S the D's on each other. No, of course. Well, no, we didn't. No, I haven't talked to him. I mean, I'm just not mad at him. I don't. It's not. It's gay to be mad at. I don't care enough to. I'm just trying to stay away because I'm not dealing with someone who acts like a woman. But if I want to do that, I'll go get a girlfriend. I ain't got time for that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. But it doesn't mean I'm fucking mad at the guy. I don't care. I don't care. And I'm not mad. I'm just not gonna, you know? I don't want to interact. I'm not gonna interact with retards and losers. Not over that. Not over comic books and YouTube. Forget it. I'd rather be hang out by myself on my own people, my own crew. Ain't gotta be over there. I want to be with people who actually want to do things, real things. And if that's not gonna happen, then I'll do it by myself. I'll be by myself. Did I get it all? Is this all that's left? Okay. I think I'm almost done then. I'll read you in a second, chat. Well, coming back to AI, something I did think about AI is since I have a lot of artwork that's black and white and scanned, I thought about trying to get AI to color it for me, do digital coloring on it in certain like famous color styles. I thought that would be kind of cool to do that. Like, I'm still gonna watercolor this stuff in my style and then like see what AI does with it, digitally coloring it on its own, or not on its own, but like with the instructions, right? Because that would be kind of cool. And then that way I can play with both a digital colored version and then a real colored version. Maybe make two versions of a comic book, or reiterate myself with other stories with those colors or something. Try to rework artwork for another story with the same artwork kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense, but I thought I was missing something here. I got it all. I got it all. I do need some rendering though. I need to do some rendering here. Let's see. Never look up ISIS fashion on YouTube, Homer. Am I supposed to look it up? I think you mean I should look it up, right? I hope it doesn't look like this. Oh, that'd be so weird.
sais plus marcher. Le temps s'efface sous mes pieds. Chemin sans fin, où m'emmènes-tu? Sous le ciel bleu dans l'inconnu. Chaque détour, c'est un nouveau jour. C'est un nouveau jour. Les étoiles tombent comme des larmes légères. Elles dansent sur ma peau comme une prière. Le ciel se fend un instant clair, puis s'efface dans un soupir amer.
Let's see, it says crazy what you can get away with on YouTube with proper category search. Really? Is a fashion show? Okay. Yeah, it's probably because nobody's reported it, Artoroy. That's you can't get rid of some things. Yeah. What time is it? It's 3. So we'll be back at. I'll be back at 4:15. Oh God, Artoroy. I guess if you blur out the right bits, you're fine, right? Now I know where Artoroy gets all his references from. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Wow. Well, if you're 18 and up, you can watch all that shit. I mean, that's not a problem. That guy from earlier is probably a kid. Mr. Chan Bang Bang. Let's see, nothing's blurred in the vids. Oh. Are they 18 and up restrictions? Well, holy shit, Artoroy. Fuck me. Can I get a private fashion show? Let's see, artist says, no idea. What if we pull together a couple of guys, and pull a couple of resources and funds together and put on a fashion show? Or put together a group to draw nude models. Any ladies interested in getting drawn? It's the location and setting is my basement, ladies. Feel free to bring your bikinis and lingerie. I'll be happy to draw you tied up in bondage fetish wear. Think along the lines of Betty Page. I just watched all those movies yesterday. I watched the movie and the documentary, and then I also watched Saboteur's suggestion of Slave Girls from Infinity. I think that's what it was called. That was great. That was a great, fun movie. Had a lot of surprising, cool special effects and costumes and shit. Really surprised how good it was. I mean, the story's okay. It's nothing to write home about. But like the sets, the costuming, the filming was cool. And the main guy, he so looks like the dude from that came out in that recent movie with Rachel McAdams, Save Me or Save Us, or where they get stranded on that island. That the bad guy looks like that guy's dad, or he could be that dude's dad. He so much looks like that character. What is his name? That one guy's name. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, come on now. You know, one of these days I'm gonna do a straight stream through all the way, and just keep streaming. Like in the back in the old days, we'd just stream hours and hours on end. Send Help. Okay, so the dude in Send Help is, what's his name? Dylan O'Brien. He looks like the bad guy in this Infinity Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity or whatever. The bad guy looks like him, and or someone who could be his father. And let me see here. Let's see, Saboteur, you saw the film. This is Dylan O'Brien here. Tell me if this guy could look like the bad guy in Sun Help. So it's that guy right there, Sun Help. Dylan O'Brien. He looks like the bad guy in Slave Girls from Infinity. Right there. That's him younger though, but it looks like the same guy. Maybe not there. When he looks maniacal. Looks like the same dude. Anyways. They look like they could definitely be related, that's for sure. Let me see here. Lo, yeah. Hey, Tank. What's up, Tank? It popped up because I was watching the Black Tape Fashion Show. Yeah, that's a good one. The Black Tape Fashion Show is always nice. There's really beautiful women. I don't know how they do that, but let's coalesce all our money so we can draw nude women in my basement, tied up in chains. There'll be slave girls from beyond my basement. That's the movie they're gonna be in. Never to be free. Let's see, there is a timid model drawing channel on YouTube that has nudity. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, like they do drawings every week or whatever, or every other week. I don't know, or at least they used to. They've been on a long time. That channel's been on YouTube for years. I think like 10, 16 years. So I don't even know if they update it anymore. They may have like retired. But all the videos are there, and you can still do all the lessons or whatever. And they do warm-ups, right, where they'll pose for like 30 seconds or whatever. And then they do like a minute, and then they'll do like 10 minutes or whatever, 15 minutes or whatever. Good to see you, Tank. Good afternoon, you magnificent bastard bastards. Smash the like button. Omer, Charlie, Roy. Lord Aquatraz says, nice rack. Yeah. I think I'm done. I thought I missed something, but I think I got it all. I think it's done. I feel like I need some rendering here a little bit to kind of, seems like it's missing, kind of bring it together. Yeah, okay, I see still a few places to add a little bit of rendering. Just to make it all coalesce. Because it didn't look like it was matching up. And I did these weird Rob Liefeld tick things right here and here only. So they do look kind of weird. And I did this one little zigzag thing here for the glove, which is nowhere else. But this needs some rendering over here. Oh, I did do another little zigzag there. course, all this rendering is bullshit to distract you from the poorly drawn artwork. And it makes it look better than it actually is. Oh shit! I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm just trying to Todd McFarlane, fucking Rob Liefeld the shit out of it. Because there's a lot of Rob, especially Rob. Todd not so much, but Todd adds a lot, right? All the little extra little knickknacks and doodads and uh, hatching and scribble and dots and shit that he does makes it all look better. But in Rob's case, like he'll start adding a lot of hatching to make the form of the figures look cooler than they actually are sometimes. Uh, you know what? Frank Miller does that a little bit too. Now that I think about it. But anyways, I mean, hatching and all that shit, that's all art. It's all art. I don't like that the body looks a little squat here, like she's pregnant. But I guess I could have pushed it further back and made her tits come forward a little more. Also, I did have a... This is based on a really small sketch that I made, which is I printed out on this paper. And the ink was dead, and all that was left was red. But I printed it out anyways. And so like here I had foreshortening for the legs going straight down. That looks kind of cool. It's a cool pose. So I thought about maybe eventually doing that. But I also like the way this leg was kicked out, and I don't know why I see how I turned it in more. Um, so I guess the legs and the hips, the weight is shifted a little bit, like to give you. But I kind of like this split leg too. So at some point I might do two other versions of this drawing, maybe in like panels, like fighting panels or pose panels, and move the arms around, but kind of give foreshortening, and then yeah. So it's kind of fun. And of course, I drew this years ago when I was prepping for trying to start building the Fortune-Kukie story. Yeah. And apparently my katana blades here, they suck and they're wrong. Someone from Japan came in and said, your katanas are wrong. I didn't know I had to be an expert to draw fucking swords. Swords! Yeah. We're getting a lot of shit today, and that's because I feel sick. I'm sick. My throat hurts. Yeah, I think I'm done. I was gonna put a shadow right here or here, just show the blades overlapping. I don't know, should I put a little shadow there? And make it fall on the inside. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that looks cool. I think it looks cool. What do y'all think? Yeah, that's good enough. I'm done. Let's see, Godspeed to him. Yeah, he was a real one. Let's see, I'm heartbroken too, Tank. I really enjoyed Lorenzo's shows and chatting with him. Is his channel still up? Maybe we can do him. It'd be cool to do a memorial to him and his channel. I'm heartbroken. I had known Lorenzo for over 8 years. Yeah, that's got to be tough, bro. Absolutely. I didn't know Michael knows Lorenzo. Michael Ferraro. Why does she have legs coming out of her vag? Legs coming out of her vag. Oh, you mean in this little drawing here? Yeah, because I was working out the pose, Carrie. So, like, imagine these legs not being here. Those are her legs. And then I was like, oh, well, what if I do this stance? I think I think this is kind of based on something Frank Miller drew. And I just kind of was trying to sketch out my own version and doing my take on Fortune-Kukie in that pose. I think it's probably an Electra pose. Or something in Dark Knight, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, so that's done. Um, and we get ready to get out of here because I gotta take a little break before the next show. Which, well, it's gonna be by myself because Shadowhawk's gonna join me on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That way we have a little break in between. What else did I miss? Tank says I talked to Rex and let him know about Lorenzo. Awesome. I told Shadowhawk to pass it along to Rex. So, well, I'm glad you talked to him, Tank. That's awesome. Carrie, you magnificent bastard. Nice wreck. Carrie says Shadowhawk texts Rex about Lorenzo. Yeah, I told him to text him. Um, let's see. Tank says, Carrie says, Tank, how did you find out about Lorenzo? Via Michael Ferrero on X. Um, Here says, sent you Lorenzo's YouTube channel on Facebook. Omer. Okay, let's see here. You should just drop it in the chat, Carrie, so people can go check it out. I could just check it out there too. Let's see, I'll find it right now so I can share it in the YouTube channel. Yeah, people should go sub to his channel and memorialize it. Leave a comment over there saying, oh, I'm already subscribed. Yeah. Lorenzo. Yeah, here's Lorenzo's YouTube channel, folks. If you want to go over there and memorialize him in a comment or something and subscribe to his channel, that would be super awesome. That'd be a very cool thing to do. Let's go check it out. Let me find it here in just a second. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat here if anybody wants to, like I said, go over there and memorialize his channel and leave a comment over there in memoriam. Let's see, what is it? There it is. Let me copy paste it. 1 second. Here we go. If you get a chance, go subscribe to it and leave a beautiful comment in memoriam of Lorenzo Sleestack. There's his YouTube channel, folks. With that, we're going to get out of here, and I'll be back at 4:15. We're going to draw something new. So we'll be drawing something nuevo. And like I said, go over there and leave something beautiful for Lorenzo Sleestack in memoriam over on his channel. If anybody wants to pick a particular video over there, let's see, he's got 65 videos. There's 3 on the front and some posts. His latest one was 4 hours long. Maybe we can pick one video and leave some comments or something, or a post or something. Oh, I wonder if he's got the community tab, because then we can actually post something to his wall that he's passed away. Well, he's got 11 months ago. There's a link for Video Hero Sack. But no, he doesn't have the community wall, which then would allow us to post something in memoriam of him. Yeah, I'm gonna type something up on the first post, and then I'm gonna pick a video and put something over there on his channel in memoriam of Lorenzo Sleestack. All right, folks, we'll see you in a little bit. I'm gonna get out of here again. I'll be back at 4:15 Central Standard Time to draw for about an hour, and then we've got later tonight drawing friends. Those of y'all that draw and participate here and are in the chat and are friends of the channel, if you want to come jump on, drawing friends 6 p.m. CST. So if you're EST, that's 7 p.m. to you. If you're PST, I believe that's 4 o'clock. So yeah, if you want to come hang out and draw for 2 hours, that's the show. drawing friends. And then again, like I said, I'll be back at 4:15 for the what o'clock clock coming to you live every day again. And I'm doing these mid-afternoon streams between 12 and 1. I was a little bit later today because I was busy chatting up with Saboteur Comics. And I'm glad I got to finish this. 2 days, well, like a day and a half. Finish this up quick. Yeah, lots of stuff. So in the mornings, I'm going to try to focus on my own creator-owned stuff. And then for the show, the evening shows or whatever those topics are. If there's no topics, I'm working on my own stuff. Um, but yeah, and quick wrap up stuff that's recently been finished. Finish these other ones up too. Got the Lex Luthor done. And got Persephone's done. I do need to finish. I should knock this one out. This is Lexus from Addicts, and I should knock that one out. I'll probably start that one up next show with this one and this one. I got to finish this turnaround for Fortune-Kukie. That'd be awesome. Been focusing on Fortune-Kukie. I'm trying to get some stuff done for her. But that's the plan on right now. And we'll see y'all in a little bit then. I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate all of you guys. Please come back. Phone horn. What's phone horn? What does that mean? Saboteur. Phone horn? What does that mean? Later, I'll stay magnificent. Thanks for coming in. And again, remember, try to go leave a comment over there in memoriam of Lorenzo and subscribe to his channel. I mean, it's not going to do anything, but I mean, it'd be nice, something nice to do. Just, a way to kind of support the community. Phone horn. What does that mean, Sab? Phone horn. What does that mean? Explain yourself. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Unless he explains himself in like 2 seconds. I'm waiting. I'm phone horning right here, right now. Okay, I guess he's off taking a dump. All right, guys, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye, guys.